get this together. I never get this together. Never, never, never. Never, never, never. What's up, everybody? Hello. 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 Make sure everyone can still hear me. Yes, happy Juneteenth. Hold on, let me pull this up on my end. Make sure I can see my own live video. Come on in the room, everybody. Come on in. It's gonna be a little fun, nice little light afternoon with me today. We're on both, where are we at? What duties are we on today? I gotta give you a life update for sure this week. It's actually pretty decent, but also like new things are happening. I actually had a decent job interview, which I was like, okay, this may be something. And then I filled out like this another job that I applied for that asked me to like fill out this 100-question questionnaire today. So I'm like, that's two. I was like, yeah, okay, I had to make sure my sound was on. That's two. So like, okay, there's something going on there. Oh my God. So possible. We have some possibilities available. The interview today wasn't bad. I'm sorry, the other day wasn't bad. It was decent. I'm a little rusty when it comes to answering questions for like job interviews and the basic way of me doing it. I used to be so good at that because I also was in the hiring process. So I used to be so good at being like, okay, tell me about A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm like, well, let me apply this to one of the jobs on my resume and how I worked there, or how I did this. So for that interview recently, it was a little tough. I definitely had to become creative in my responses, which I hated because I was like, I am not telling the truth. But I thought it was good enough. Happy Juneteenth, she. I always do that. Every time I see that C, I want to do the chi. Hey, she, happy Juneteenth to you. Yes, today is an actual holiday. For anybody that was acting like, I've never heard this holiday before, probably because you don't know your Black history. So that's a fact. But yes, it's an important holiday. Yay. But yes, Kitty Mommy, I hate situational questions. Tell me about a time when, yes, I messed up. The first time, like when they asked me the question, I almost like included my YouTube with it, and I was like, okay, let's stop that. I was like, okay, we're gonna stop that because I don't have YouTube included in the resume. I have it as a part of like hobby work and etc. that I was doing, because the last couple of jobs I applied for, when they saw YouTube on there, I wasn't getting any callbacks like at all. So I was like, okay, let's put that in the hobby section versus working section here because I was having issues. So boom, I put that in the hobbies and now I'm getting called back. So I'm like, okay, bet, cool, all right. So the plan is to apply, and it's also based off of what I'm looking for in my requirements. And since I like talked to y'all this past weekend, what the goal was, this is what I've been doing. So I've applied to at least one job a day. 2, 3 if I can find them, but it's at least one within the weekday. I said from Monday to Friday, you're gonna pull up your Indeed, you're gonna pull up everything that you have, Matthew, and you're gonna look for at least one that's in your requirements and what you're looking for, and apply, fill out, and do the best, and leave it up to God for the rest of it. So that I have done. Again, we've had one interview. I did a questionnaire. Oh my God, that questionnaire today was ridiculous. I was like, who? Because you know they ask you the same questions over and over again on purpose, almost to throw you off a little bit, but they reword it or they change the and to an or like some sort of situation like that. Oh my God, I was like, I wanted to vomit. I hated it. I think I did good though. I was luckily enough, I was able to look back at each one of the questions that I answered. I didn't have to, like, when the page was gone, it was gone. I could able to just go back up and like read through everything and be like, okay. So that worked out. And I'm thinking it's gonna be something. I think it's gonna be something. something. I'm hoping so. Oh, so yeah, that's what I was doing Monday through Wednesday. Hold on, I want to put up my little tippy jar here in case anybody wants to throw a little love, because your boy is over here like love. But I was doing that Monday through Wednesday. I'm like also kind of sad because one of my friends is like moving, and he's also a part of this chat community, and I've been holding it together because like when he initially told me, I was upset, but I was like, okay, Matt, we can't, because this is him, this is what he's doing, da 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 da. But I was also like, we just got cool, we just got Judy-ish, like how are you gonna leave now? And they were also my rides to the grocery store, so that is gone. Like I don't know rides to the grocery store no more or anything else like that. So I'm having to set up my Instacart account until I get another job. Excuse me, until I get another car, because it's like I gotta feed. I'm not gonna lose all my discounts. I can't use my card no more. So I was like, damn, I'm losing my friend. I'm losing a ride. I'm losing a lot in that case. So he don't know this, but I got in that house and I was like, oh my God, I'm about to lose my friend. And this really is upsetting. Like I was upset. I was like, damn, I'm about to lose it all, like right in one blow. I was like, oh my God. And during the summer, oh bitch. So I've been researching things outside of Uber Eats for like grocery store runs and like for assistance with that, and like trying to get like orders done, and then also trying to figure out like how I can like basically balance it to where I'm not sitting there ordering everything at once. I can just do this one week, this that week. And I've been trying to figure out a way to consolidate that, because I know it's not going to be, I won't be getting a car in the next 2 months. That's going to be very impossible to do. So like I'm having to plan my next 5 months basically. That has been my week. I've been trying to plan the next 5 months in advance, trying to figure out if I'm going to stay here another year at this apartment, trying to figure out, okay, if I get a job, how long is it going to take me to save up for a car? I just checked my credit score today. Proud of me. I'm proud of me, actually. I'm proud of my credit score. Listen, if you knew me 5 years ago, you'd be proud of my credit score too, because I have been doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I was not live yesterday. I wasn't even on the computer yesterday. I'm so sorry. That was really weird. No, thank you. Yeah, I wasn't live yesterday. I just got live today. I've been off the computer since Monday through Wednesday, so. Already messed up right there. Let's do something, and you're ugly and bad built. Of course, yes, totally gay. But you're also someone who has some serious facial problems. It looks like you don't ever skip the refrigerator either, and I'd rather be a whole sissy than look like you. So, ugh, gross. Gross. It's always the bad built girls trying to come up in here and talk about shit. Okay, back to what we were doing here, y'all. You know I normally like to do the vertical chats, but I'm like honestly not in the mood today, and so my moderator is good here, so. But yes. I'm like, look at Tink Tank, go to channel. It's somebody's child. It's someone's child. And then what makes it worse is the account was created today. So the account was created today. These people are weird. I'm feeling even worse now because it's probably like, ugh. Harassment, reporting, next, submit, done. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm able to pull up all their information. That's why it's like, okay, you are gonna do all of that, but I'm just gonna pull up your shit and then find out that you're probably some grown ass man who used a picture of a child for your profile picture, and that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Um, but no, so we got some good things going on, y'all. We got some good stuff happening here. I'm gonna continue to talk about it. So for those of you who are stepping on in, um, I had a job interview yesterday. It went pretty well. Let us cross our fingers it goes through. If it doesn't, it's okay. It's okay. We are still on the hunt. I've been applying for a job every day this week. So since Sunday's last panel, it's been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, today being Thursday. Today, I had to fill out a questionnaire from one of the jobs I applied for, not the one I interviewed for, but one I applied for. So we'll see if something comes along with that. It was 100 questions and it was ridiculous. The interview was okay. I thought I did a better job than I did the previous times when I was looking for work, and I sort of like gave up after that. But I also, it's been a while since I had the if then questions or the say you're in a situation that's like, and then what would you do? And so everything was over the phone. The one thing about that job that I applied for that I really, really want is the fact that the their main office is like far from where I live, but the office I'm applying for is not far from me at all. If I had to take Ubers to go to work, it'd be like less than 10 minutes to get to work. So that to me, I can do for a few months while I'm getting a job. Do you feel what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so behind on so many things. It's crazy. Like I know I'm like in my little stinker phase right now and everything's kind of fucked up, if you will, but I also like have some hope because I'm like, okay, at least I'm trying, at least I'm putting this in there, at least this is happening. You know, I paid the cable and internet yesterday because it was about to be cut off today. So like, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, bad. Um Everything's been going super slow today. Okay, sorry. A lot of stuff was just popping up. You have this payment due tomorrow. I love how everything is due for me the day before I get paid. And then what makes it worse is that I won't get paid by YouTube until maybe Monday. So the 21st is YouTube payday for a lot of us. And depending on how you have your bank account set up, it will like post that day or post like a day or two later. So the way me and C Biggie got it, and not to say spill his business, but we always text each other. We text each other the day of to be like, did you get your email? Did you get your email? Because there was that one time, actually there was a couple of times where they didn't send shit. And everybody who is a content creator is like, whoa. We all plan our bills around this. What's going on? And they fixed it, but it was like days later, right? So the 21st falls on Saturday, which is not good. I hate that so much. It falls on a Saturday, so I won't be seeing that money till maybe Monday or Tuesday, which then means that everything that's due Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is going to be behind. So I'm already having my mat, pull it in, take a deep breath. You're gonna get some late charges, Bookie, and it's gonna be okay because you're gonna pay it when you pay it. But fuck, I needed it to not be on a fucking Saturday. Regardless of all that, we had a job interview. We did a questionnaire. I already applied for a job this morning, so that's on top of that. Therapist appointment Friday, which is tomorrow. And then I applied for a loan. I don't know why I was even thinking this, but I'm using this app. I don't want to talk about it yet in case someone like is crazy and you know how these people were just like randomly popping up in my shit. Fucking weirdos. But like this app that both my sister and my dad told me about, they were like, you probably would be smart to do because it also help you build up your credit. And this is how I found out my credit was actually a lot better than I thought it was. I was like, oh my God, I'm doing some good. I'm doing some good shit. So the app, like lent me like this little small little dollar amount, and I was like, oh, the fuck. But I needed it at the time to like take care of a bill, so I was like, whatever. So then they like, because the app that I'm using also offers you like different stuff, they're like, oh, you can go and do this one too, right? And so I put out my information, and I found a loan place that was like, oh no, we can actually loan you not no $20. I was like, oh, because I need more than that right now while I'm trying to balance everything out and I'm getting a job. Because once I get the job, of course, that pays back on that and do everything else like that. Blah, blah, blah. We're already like in that mindset, right? So I did everything I was supposed to do today for that loan, bitch. I need that motherfucker to clear. I need it to clear. I am so behind on so much crap. It's not even funny. If I get one more email about a late fee, I'm gonna be like, girl. But I get it. Like, this economy is a little crazy right now. The jobs that are being created, that's bullshit. And everything else that's like surrounding this, I completely get. I'm just trying to keep a positive atmosphere and a positive tone in the way I'm feeling about everything while I'm looking for secondary work and still doing YouTube. So that's why I was not on live the other day. I was gonna work out today, this morning, but to be honest with you, I ended up working out this morning. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. I was supposed to work out with you today, but I ended up working out this morning when I first got up versus waiting to do it here. My apologies. I was in a bad mood when I got up and I just wanted to work out. And that's my normal, if I'm not feeling it, if I'm not, the funk isn't funking it and doing whatever, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna get on my little treadmill. I'm going to do my push-ups. I'm gonna get my resistance bands. I'm gonna do something. So like, that was basically my morning today. Made me a breakfast taco, let the cats out. I'm washing clothes as we speak because I have no clean towels. That's where I'm at today. But yeah, this live isn't anything specific. This is literally, what are you doing? You bored? Bitch, come through. Sit with me. Let's talk. Let's get into the get gack. You know, whatever hot topic, whatever social, whatever, anything to do with us, like whatever. This is the Rant Hack. This is what we're gonna do today. So keep me company here because I'm a little bit sad, but I'm also like in a mood to be like, let's have fun. Let's talk about anything and everything, and let's have a good day. But yeah, sincerely, happy Juneteenth. Juneteenth is a legit holiday and a very important holiday, not currently with our social and political climate right now. As you know, a lot of our Black history is being erased or being edited so that others don't feel as bad as they should feel for the horrible atrocities that they put on to other people. But that is the unfortunate part of this all. But Juneteenth is something legit. It actually happened out here in Galveston. You know, I live in Houston, but Galveston is maybe 30, 45 minutes away. And it's supposed to be a symbol, it's supposed to be symbolic in reference for when we have a day that's actually about freedom from slavery. Okay? There's more to it than that. There's a lot of history behind Juneteenth. That's something you actually want to do research and do. I suggest looking up the proper places. Not everything on social media. There's a cat hair floating around. Not everything on social media is always facts and truth. Be careful in reference for this. But yes, happy Juneteenth to everybody celebrating today. If you want to drop a like on this video, please and thank you. And make sure you leave a comment afterwards. If you want to throw a little love in my jar, again, your boy is job hunting, so anything and everything is super helpful. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App @Matt924, and Venmo MattyRants for everybody that did tip this past weekend. Thank you so very much. Like, I kid you not, I'm a full thing of groceries and paying that really importante bill. That it was very importante, so we were able to take care of a couple of things this week, thanks to y'all. So again, I appreciate you. The reason why I sort of mentioned this, people like to change history and they are doing all that, is because I saw a post on Twitter recently and Elon Musk is at it again. And apparently someone asked a question that was truthful. And Grok, the AI app, responded that It does not look good in America right now. There are a lot of people who are upset about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and all that kind of other stuff, right? And so Elon goes, well, that's not true. We'll have to fix this. So the system you designed, the system yes, it's a whole post. Did I save it? I have my iPhone out right now. Let me see if it's on my iPad. Like, I had to save it because I was like, is this real? Like, this isn't real. And it's real. Grok, dead ass said, the way that America looks like it right now is very divided, and people are A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The approval rating for the president's low. All the stuff that's actually truthful, not Fox News, not all the bullshit, but truthful. And then comes on there and goes, "Well, we're gonna have to fix that." I was like, "What?" Okay, so you're admitting this now. Now this is truth. This is it. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to find that. See, this is why. Yeah. See, I can't find it this morning. What's my boy's name that I follow? Because he retweeted it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go to his page and find it. But basically, hey Jason, hey everybody. He saw that it didn't follow his supremacist agenda, because while he doesn't like, old boy right now, he's still a supremacist. Okay, so like, yeah, it's not following his agenda, so he's going to change the AI system that he created for Twitter because it's not suiting his narrative. Is wild. So now when people ask the AI app, it's going to be giving an answer that he would approve of and not something that is universally accepted, because that's what the algorithm and the AI is doing, is pulling together everybody's take and then mass pulling it into its own wording and all that kind of stuff. Isn't that crazy? Like, I was like, this is crazy. Yes. And it's been happening several times, Mel. Like, I've noticed that before. Like, there was one time he got a community note and then changed how the community notes work because he got a community note. So he's like, you can't tell me I can't do shit. So I'm going to change that now. And so you can't do it. To the people that sold Twitter to this man, y'all are trash too. Those who created Twitter, I'm gonna have to say they're also garbage, hot garbage, because you sold it to the ultimate primeval, and now nobody actually has a freedom of speech or able to say what they really want to say on there, if we're really gonna go there. And like, you also promote disgusting behavior on that app. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. And this is the reason why some object to the Better Business Bureau having concerns about unregulated AI. It's interesting because there was a video that posted today that looked really real, and people thought it was real until they saw the girl eat the entire chicken off the bone, including the bone itself. And it's like, well, there's no way, because she could have eaten that in one go. But because so many people have shared so much of their footage, or like video footage or pictures of themselves, to these AI apps and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? A lot of their images are being used and regurgitated for random things that they're not getting paid for, one. Two, saying things that they didn't say, but it looks like you, so now it must be you. So because the AI did it, all that kind of crap, right? And it's getting a bit scary. There are also people who are on TikTok and they're having their own videos redone through AI with the things that the people want them to say. Like, for example, y'all saw in recent videos that I was doing where some random account will pop up and say this word, say that word, because they want to take the clips, run it through something, and make me say some really weird ass shit, right? I also recently had somebody try to like log into several of my accounts. Like all day yesterday, I have about 35 emails from, I'm not going to tell you which apps, but in particular, 3 apps that I use where someone was actively trying to get into my shit. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but like, I poor. I ain't got no, like, well, you ain't gonna get shit out of this. Like, I don't know why you're here. Like, there are rich people you could easily do this to, but oh, okay, I got it. It's more redundant media site now. Better Business Bureau, Big Beautiful Bill, Build Back Better, Bed Bath and Beyond. People be using beef. I'm still like, what is Big Beautiful Bill? Like, I know the Better Business Bureau now. I don't know who Big Beautiful Bill is. Honey. I wonder, like, Obama ended their presidency in 2017. Do you know where I'm going with? Do you know where I'm going with this? Do you know where I'm going with this? That man cannot still be the blame. You cannot use him anymore. You can't. I'm so sorry. It's like almost like they're skipping the white guy and going straight to the black dude at this point. Like, anytime I've seen any sort of racist argument or whatever the case, or some sort of weirdo right-winger, not a Republican, but like, on that weird shit. Because I don't hate Republicans. I don't hate moderates. I don't hate independents. I don't hate Democrats. When you're on that other side, though, and you want to go and be one of them people, that's different. Like, Republicans, I don't put in the same category as the 4-letter evil, right? Every 4-letter piece of shit, every single one of them, the first thing Obama did, Obama, and then it's really, he actually didn't have anything to do with it. It was your guy, but he's the one that said his name over and over again. So you're just repeating what he's, okay, got it. Then let's say it's something Joe did. Oh no, but Obama, I'm like, that was actually Joe, but actually it was your boy. But like, okay. And then you can't present the facts with them ever. Never. You can never present the facts with no girl, because they got a 5-second video sitting in that one little folder in their phone, bitch, ready to just, I know you are, but what am I? It's a lot of that argument. I just really hate social media lately, these past couple of weeks, because I've been so focused on the job and like just figuring some shit out. I have just been seeing some of the wildest crap. I really have. Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in. I'm waiting for at least one moderator to get back up in here. Just because we already had some people, you're gay already, and it's really weird. Like, it's honestly just very strange. I'm gonna open it back up and close it back up, and I'm gonna keep on doing that for as long as I want to, but it is what it is. I hope you're all having a great day. This is a hangout day. This is a chill day. This is a talk about anything and everything kind of day. This is Maddie's gonna answer every kind of question kind of day, as long as it's not vulgar, like it's terms of service and this, that, and the other kind of day. It's this day. Today is that day. I've been busting my ass all week trying to get me into the job, on top of trying to keep my house and home whole and together. And so it's been a little tricky. But we've been holding it together here. So if you do want to throw me a little bit of love, you can start by hitting that like button first, and make sure you get in the comment section after this. You also can drop a little tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Anything and everything super appreciated, and I'm very thankful. Yes. Yeah, I just wanted to chill today, because at first I was going to make a video, but I was also like, I'm bored and I want to talk to my people, and I am not ready to go through some of my footage just yet. I haven't completely cleaned my computer. I still have like another 20 gigabytes to get rid of before I'm able to unload everything onto this. So it's been a little bit annoying, and my focus has been honestly Get another job, get another job, get another job, get another job, get another this week, get another job, get another job, get another job, get another job, get another job. You ain't got no car, you ain't got no friends like that, you ain't got no car, you ain't got no friends like that, you ain't got no car, you ain't got no friends like that. My whole week has been, you gotta focus now, focus right now, focus right now. It's all crumbling, Maddie. It's all about to end for you. Just hurry up and go. Like I may be doing like the end of the world speech, but that's been very helpful as far as making me move faster. It very much has been making me move faster, treating it like it's the end of my world. I have nothing going on. So it's like, okay, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. I do put a little bit of too much pressure on me, and my therapist has already told me, like, hey, we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. You need to chill the fuck out. But I'm also like, you don't understand. Like, it feels like I'm very much alone and by myself a lot of the time. And so that is where this comes from. And in reality, I am. So like, I don't have any other way of looking at this. Oh my gosh. I also feel really bad because like I could have gone on a date this week and I didn't. And I feel really bad about it because I actually think the person I'm talking to is pretty cool, but I'm also like, ugh, I don't know how long they're gonna deal with like this right now. I just did financially, I did not have it to go. And I wasn't trying to like, okay, we're gonna work around. I was like, no, we gonna wait till next week. I'm gonna hit them up then, see what's gooey and see what happened and go from there. But this week wasn't a good week. So we're like, let's not push it just because we're trying to like maintain something. But like, I was interested and all that kind of stuff. I'm just glad they're still like checking back in and all that kind of shit. KD, no, they don't have notifications. What happens is it's these vertical lives. Like, I'll show you. Let's do an experiment. Let's do an experiment. Okay. All right, so let's say I change it, right? So randomly, there are gonna be some accounts that pop up in here. They're all AI, trolly, all that kind of shit. And see, look, you see how that worked out? Shishi, thank you so much for the love you put on cash. I appreciate you, baby. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So basically, they were sitting on the live the entire time, waiting, right? So what's gonna happen then is people are doing this on their phones. They're literally just sitting here like that, right? Like, right? And so then they'll find that one. This is them, just staring at the phone. Oh, his voice is high. He's okay. We're gonna piss him off. We're gonna piss him off. We're gonna really mess it up for him. Like that. That's the idea. That's the idea of what it is. It's just to get certain folks to rage and go off and go crazy about stuff. But like, because I ended up in this trans woman's live the other day and I was just paying attention to the comments, right? And they don't have subscribers on, they had it off on purpose. But the problem was that the entire live, while she wants to have a conversation and talk, there are people, are you a man? Are you a man? Are you a man? You sound like a man, you look like a man. Oh my God, look at you. And so she's responding to all of that. She's responding to all of it. And I'm like, oh my God, girl. Because it's like, maybe you don't have anything interesting going on. And so that's why you're doing all that. And that to you is a cack. For me, even when they ask those stupid questions, I'm like, okay, that's basically you giving me what YouTube wants. They want you to participate. They want you to, you know, leave a little something, something. That's a tick on my card that someone was here, someone left a comment, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, calculates through my funds and therefore pushes out the ads, right? So as much as they're coming to someone's page and they're being nasty and whatever, you're feeding them too. Like regardless of it all, you're feeding them. You're feeding me. Every time you do that, you're not hurting the person who you're talking about, you are feeding them. So they can ask me how many times I'm gay. It's quite obvious. They can do the whole bit, they can say something gross, whatever. But like, it's just, that's just how the internet works. So there you go. You're gonna look at me crazy for my cheat meal. What's your cheat meal? What's your cheat meal? What's your cheat meal? And I'm not, listen, I'm not out here, you know, bathing in fat-free dressing every day, KD. So like, let's not get it twisted now. I was on that diet, but I got off the diet and I'm just working out right now. And so I still chill the fuck out when it comes to like breads and stuff. Like I still have bread, but I don't eat it like that bad. But what I want to know what the cheat meal is. Let me hear what you got. What are you cheating on your body with? Let me know. I appreciate the Tippy Poo on Cash App. That went to the Matty-Rants one, not the Matt one. So that's gone. That one's gone. I just watched it. We're gonna put this towards the loan that you are late on. I know. I'm trying to get paid, baby. Ooh, chicken pasta. I haven't had a good chicken pasta in a very long time. Not my face as I read Katie's thing. A double patty burger and a chicken wait, whoa. A double patty burger and a chicken sandwich with unsweetened tea. The unsweetened tea, at least you chose that versus the sugar. Let's see if you are actually a part of this channel before I respond to that. Nope, they're not. Sorry to hear about your dog. I hope you feel better. That's why there was a hiccup with the authorization. Blush. Thank you. I like a splash of lemon in tea. Makes it easier on the better part of the tea. Work. Yeah, use some lemon. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so I make tea with coffee maker and stevia, lemon, mixture, tea, berries, green and black. That sounds interesting, Magical Mermaid. I'll update my Cash App when I can and use that because I know you can access the. Yeah, the Matt9241 mucho better for right now. Am I watching Housewives in Miami? Fuck Julia. Mm-hmm. What's up, Isaiah? Yeah, I don't like, Julia is one of those pick-me lesbians, and I cannot stand her or her wife, Martina, which I used to have a lot of respect for her as a tennis player, you know. However, I'm starting to notice a bunch of shit when it comes to those two that I find to be a little Microaggressionable is the word. Also, I find it funny that in the trailer that I was watching, it's Julia putting her finger in someone's face and doing all that. But if it was Gertie that was doing it, a black woman, everyone had been like, see? So I really think the Russian is getting away with a lot of shit. I can't stand Julia's bitch ass. I think she's fraudulent and fake. And I think she's gay for attention. Oop. And two, I think Larsa is an idiot. An open hole. That's Larsa. A deep, deep, deep open hole. Yeah. Yeah. A deep, deep, deep open hole. Like, imagine being at a party and you're talking to Fabulous about some bullshit between you and your friend Lisa, and that is the conversation you're having at a party. Yes, a man wants to hear all of your problems while we are drinking, while we are chilling. I want to hear you tell me all your business. That is wild to me. Because can you imagine, we're all chilling at somebody's party, and like, all of a sudden, like, hey, can I tell you about what my friend said about me? Okay. Well, she said that this, that, and the other. Well, I said, and this, that, and the other. I said. I already have Jesus, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It all matters to me. May God have mercy on your soul. Thank you. Continuing what we're saying. That what she sound like too. No, it's very like it was like I don't like I like Lisa a little bit more than Larsa. I like Lisa a little bit more than Larsa. A tad bit more than Larsa. This much. This much. Because Lisa's annoying too. Let me tell you the real answer behind that Housewives of Miami shit right here. I miss Dr. Nicole. Getting rid of her was one of their biggest mistakes. I cannot believe they got rid of Dr. Nicole. Can't believe it. Your channel gets better. It's not looking good over here. Close that out. I'm having a field day looking up some of these people's pages. Some of these pages are actually legit YouTube channels that are like, are you gay? And they're saying some of the grossest stuff. Like this Jupiter guy is a musician apparently. Well, apparently. But he over here talking about his butt itching. Isn't that weird? Yes. She, that's the one. Mm-hmm. If it has a picture of it, yes. See how I almost said what it was, and then someone could have made something. Nah, you should. Yeah, the picture. You know who that is. you know, baby girl. But yeah, that's me. That's me. Why is it not popping up on here though? Oh, I don't have that email connected to the iPad. That's why. Here it is. I just hearted you, she. Yeah, that's me. I do this for a living and currently looking for another job at the same time. But yes, I do this for a living. I do this, Patreon, Cameo. We have a merch store. I also do freelance work that I've been paid for as well. So yeah. But now we're looking for another job because, well, this economy is a little bit crazy. YouTube isn't what it used to be. And we've come to that realization, okay, it's time. It's time to do something more, to do something extra, to, you know, we're gonna have to be even more tired or whatever, but we're gonna have to do something. So yeah, but yeah, this week, again, I've been applying for a job every day. That's the goal, Monday through Friday, at least one. I had an interview yesterday. It went well. We'll see how it goes. I did fill out a questionnaire today, which I hate those. That shit took an hour for 100 questions. It took an hour. Because at one point they were asking the same question over and over again, and it's like, y'all are just changing up the words, and I don't, that, for me, I'm an overanalyzer, overthinker, so like I want to call back to people and be like, so did you know that you're asking the same? They know, they're doing it on purpose. And then I applied for a loan while I'm looking for these jobs, so that way it'd be a little less stressful for me. And I didn't even apply for a crazy loan because I'm like not trying to have that much in debt. I'm like, let me apply for something I can pay back, build my credit up with that, boop, boop, and that's what we're gonna do. What jobs are you applying for? Jobs that I'm qualified to work, jobs that I have experience in, each. Mostly work from home positions for sure. But I did apply for a job that was not work from home, and if I get it, okay, but it's not far from my place, and that was the biggest issue. Because if I had to go work in an office, which I don't want to do, I'd rather work from home. I just needed to be close to my place in case I have any emergencies or something like that happens, and my baby's this, that, and the other. So, yeah. I just got rehired. Oh, congratulations, Isaiah. I just got rehired at an old job myself. Thank you, Anu. I just want to be a little bit inconspicuous about what I'm applying for. I've had people who are actively trying to hurt and harm me by any means possible. And so I want to be vague to the specifics of the company, the job, this, that, and the other, and everything else, because once I start working, again, I will still do YouTube, but I am going to have to be very separation of church and state, if you will, when it comes to this. And I'm also like really gung-ho because I very much need another car. Like I need one bad. Okay, now I'm going to spill this though. Looking at my credit, I technically could go get a car. I was like, wait, I could go apply for one right now. But I need to get some income in to where if I have to pay a car note, I'm not gonna look crazy. Thank you, Mel. Appreciate you, baby. That's where I'm at. Like I could go get one, yeah, but like by the time I get the car and all that, and they're like, well, Matt, go get the job. I haven't secured the job yet. You feel me? I haven't even secured that yet. So like, I'm not gonna go get that and then have 3 other bills on top of everything else. And I'm still looking for, no. So they can repossess the vehicle. No. So once I get the JOB, then I'm gonna go ahead and apply for the car. And then we'll go from there. Because once I get that bi-weekly coming in, yeah. Once we get that coming in, it's gonna be it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bracket 3 is boring. I saw the little clip for tomorrow's episode. I knew it. I knew deep down in my spirit it wasn't gonna give once I saw that trailer. The first bracket trailer gave. Second bracket trailer gave. When I saw that third one, I was like, they're gonna be bestest friends up in here. That's all that's gonna be. Hell, I like Ginger. But I'll be honest with you, they should have put her in a group of people who are savages. And they didn't put her in a group of savages. They put her in a group of like, this one wants a redemption. That one wants another chance at this. This one's just back to have fun. This one is wanting you to know that they're trade. This one over here. You know what I mean? Like they didn't put them, they should put Ginger with somebody who's gonna make her wake up and make her work. Cause we've seen Ginger around some like bitches. She don't do well, All Stars 2. Put her in a room full of bitches. And they didn't do that. They gave her a room of nice people. Decent human beings. Yes. Oh, bracket 2, Ginger wouldn't have made it through. They would have fucked her over. Oh my God, bracket 2 wouldn't have made that happen. I tell bracket 2 would have never. Yeah, All-Star 6 made her work. That, like, again, this feels interesting for this bracket only because of the first results that we got felt a little like, And so it's going to be episode 2 for me that is going to tell me whether or not you know, they'll go through. But right now, ain't shit happening, and I'm a little annoyed because, like, I know there are like it's the fans who want drama, but they don't like it when it's somebody of color or bigger or this, that, and the other that then does it. And then they're like, well, this isn't fun drama. What is fun fucking drama? That sounds so stupid. What is fun drama? What is that? Because it's going to get serious at one point in time. It's going to get there. Okay? Y'all were just mad because Lydia got cool with Mistress. Lydia was y'all's Caitlin Clark to this apparent season 17 franchise. Because Mistress isn't like the nicest of persons, all of a sudden you're now corrupting this girl and we gotta go ahead and attack you and all that. They forgot Georges was in the competition for 3 fucking times in a row. Oh, forgot all about that. Said go ahead and attack this girl. And they're still on it. That wasn't fun in any case because Lydia didn't win every challenge. Because just say that. Because you don't like Mistress and you feel she's evil and you like this applies to your life in some kind of way. How? Some of y'all have some real issues at home you need to fucking figure out at home. And stop applying it to shows that have no relation to you whatsoever or owe you anything. Motherfuckers, they filmed that shit a year ago. A year ago and some change. They're already filming All Stars 11 as we speak. Right now. Huh? What really confuses me is when people try and act like Mistress is untalented. Because all those people that are saying she's untalented can paint, right? All those people that are saying she's untalented could literally walk on the stage of Drag Race and win, right? All those people who say that she can't do shit obviously get into drag every single fucking solitary day, right? All of them. Matty, your crunchy performance, where's yours? Where's yours? Bro, your entire channel is dedicated to auto detailing. You being here and even speaking is the gayest shit ever. You good? Bitch, a whole channel dedicated to a 2020 infinity is wild. With a model no one even has, no one even cares about. That is wild, wild, wild. Good luck on the Infinity Q50. Like a Q50, not even like the actual popular models. A Q50. See, here's the thing. You may think I'm just a sissy, but I actually enjoy cars, and I know a lot about vehicles in reality too. So yeah, you basically paid a whole lot for nothing, if that even is your car, because it's giving you stole. But yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Leah, no. And I think I won't say you're amazing because I don't know who you are. So I'm not gonna lie to you and give you some false information. You saying I'm amazing is obvious because look at me. But no, I'm not. No. Well, I'm sure you are amazing, but I'm not you random account that just popped in here today going to talk about somebody that I'm sure you like on Juneteenth. See you, Joe. I'm gonna talk to you later, friend. That is crazy. Thank you, Elle. And see, I've been working 2 jobs for the last 6 months or so. Elle, I want some of that energy this way because I'm looking for extra work. Because at this point, I'll work 3 jobs. Okay, if it's gonna mean that the bills are always paid. Well, yeah, I personally don't want to talk about him right now. I think we were talking about some other stuff. Um, so I'm sorry, but no. I don't have anything to say about the man. That's kind. So I'm just not going to say anything. Who else is watching this from prison? I hope they don't take your phone. I hope they don't take your phone, KM. You're in prison watching this. I'm sure that phone smells like nut hair. I know it does, since y'all got to smuggle that bitch around and make sure it's good to go. I know. I know. I know. Oh, I know. I know. There's testicle hair all on that phone. My God. Trying to figure out why you got a road bumps on your chin right here, sweetie. You know why. Okay. But if you're in prison, good luck on your time. Listen, the people in prison now still need love too. Don't let them lie to you, okay? There's even a prison talk. Oh, Naomi, no, I know. Trust me, I know. There's like dating apps and all that kind of stuff for prison, people in prison too. And I know. Y'all forget my ex is an ex-felon. Like dead ass was on his 3rd strike. So yeah. Like I'm very, very aware of the bullshit. mm, okay, I used to be out in the streets like that, so. Well, the OnlyFans account or however he's getting paid is more than likely like linked to like one of his boys or his girlfriend who's like at home that can receive those funds or whatever. And so, hey, I mean, it's a way to make money while they're locked up. When they get home, hopefully they get it. That would be my only concern for said individual, is that while they're locked up, when they get home, is all that money gonna be there? Or better yet, however long that they're in there, I'm gonna need a tally from whoever was helping me with my account. You feel me? Like, we need to go into everything. Like, okay, this month, what bills were paid for my money here? This month, because there's just no way. People are wild, bro. So no, I wouldn't be trusting nobody. Beyonce, I love you. I don't even have Cowboy Carter tickets, and you have the nerve to text me about a Juneteenth t-shirt. And believe me, the Houston show is literally days away. And I got everybody telling me, Matt, you still going? You going? I'm like, I don't have tickets. I told you again, I don't have tickets. If I had the tickets, I'd be talking about this and all that kind of stuff. So like, no, but Juneteenth t-shirt, Juneteenth t-shirt. Hold on. I just want to see what this playlist is. Joey, because you made that really, really crazy comment, I have to just look through some of your videos on your page that you've had since 2016. Christian rock. Okay. You Christian rock music listener. No, I'm totally straight. Love box. You got lyric videos, my God. Whew, okay, help you feel better, Joey. This is a lot of dark stuff going on here. Goodness. Who else we need to look up? Okay, let's see who else we can look up real quick. Go to channel. You know, okay, live chat, that's... You have Thresh, don't you? Okay. Okay, Yam's a rando account, so... Whoop, Stephanie. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hold it up. Woo, Stephanie, that was nasty. Oh, we like, come on, Rant Hack. That was nah. Get him, because it's like what? Like, okay, cool. So cool, so cool. Okay, it's live chat's turn. What is that supposed to be for the profile picture? No, what? Yeah. I feel like this is everyone's first vision test when they come to my channel and they like post gay. Okay, so we know your eyes work and your ears, all right? So are you here for the rest of your physical or like... You think this shit make this random account called me gay? Oh, oh God. You have Mr. Rogers as your PFP. You're already losing in life. Thanks. From an account from 2006. You've had this account since 2006 and you're trolling with it? Oh, you're new. You're new, baby. You're new. Boo, boo, get a new account. Boo, get a new account. It's an old one. Boo, boo. Ah! Like, for real though, I feel like I am the first form of a physical test for some of these people because they get on here, they're like, it's like, okay, so you passed that first part of the test. Let's get you somewhere. Felicia, I'm just saying, hey, if it makes someone's day, the day is made. Good for them. But for me, I'm gonna just take the engagement because I get paid for this. So, like, you gonna call me that? Oh, okay, girl. They're not gonna omit it because you said gay. Well, he can't get that money because no, I get the engagement. So you came here to insult me. I laugh at you. I'm literally not even rich and all that, and I still get now that is where I think we should all be in our lives here, regardless of anybody and how they feel about you or whatever. Like, those people are not opening the door with you. Those people are not walking around doing anything. They're not in your life. So anybody having that shit to say is also like, okay, do you want to open your window? I don't care. You want to open your door? I'm not at the front. You want to show me your yard? Bitch, I'm not in your neighborhood. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, who cares? Like, you worrying about another person's sexuality lets me know that you're interested in gay shit. You worrying about this other person's body lets me know that you may possibly want to transition to something. You worrying about that person lets me know that obviously you did something wrong. It's like when people lie and you know how they get mad when they're caught in a lie. That's what that is. That's all that shit is. Like, you literally are being clocked at every give and take. I don't even focus this much on like the shit in my house, man. Like be for real here. So anytime someone's gonna be on that, like, you and no and ooh and gross, ew, gross, I'm like, my God, show us your picture. I know you don't get nothing. Show it. I got a man. Show us him too. Please. Please. Pray for my insides. The bubble guts got me. You really need to focus on a new diet if you got bubble G's, okay? The PFP is funny though. But no, please get some Activia, drink more water, work out, do something, stop eating those Subway nachos. Can you believe Subway is making nachos now? Hold on. Can they even say eat fresh anymore? Is that a slogan that can still be used? Like, did you see that, Felicia? I think we talked about this. Subway is making nachos, but not just nachos. They're using Dorito chips as the nacho chip, and then you just put whatever you want on there and they're nachos. So you made some at-home poor man's meal and are selling it for $5 fucking. Fuck you, Subway. I hate that. That is the okay. So so Subway, the restaurant that's for Subway sandwiches, right? For Subway sandwiches, okay. A sub restaurant for Subway sandwiches. They had chips. They had cookies. They had juice, water. It's supposed to be fit. All the athletes are a part of those promos. Okay? I have a very small nose, but whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do, babe. I saw the commercial the other day. Nachos at Subway using nacho cheese Doritos or Cool Ranch. And then you just take the toppings that you would put on a sandwich and you put them on the chips and they sell them. This is Subway, of all places that you would go get nachos. Subway used to do pizzas. And those were actually decent. They were decent now. They tasted like Schlotzsky's. If you ever had Schlotzsky's before, Schlotsky's has really, really good. They got good pizza. It's not real pizza. It's on that sourdough bread, so it's definitely not real pizza, but it's some kind of like, okay, meat, cheese, tomato sauce, bread. We good. But I've seen the nachos at the Subway restaurant, and I'm gonna give you a little something. Doritos get soggier quicker than a regular tortilla chip. Most of those chips that you're eating, like the Lay's, the Ruffles, all that kind of shit, not the Ruffles. Ruffles, the ridges always help them out. But like those ones that are like full of grease, the ones that have been soaked like that, they get soggy so quick. So you're about to pour a whole bunch of hot shit on a chip that's gonna get soggy in less than 2 minutes. It looks gross. And then on top of it, they're selling foot-long pretzels, foot-long cookies. They have these new wraps now. They're supposed to be in the value menu where they basically do chicken and cheese or like ham and cheese, and they're like little twisties. That is the new Subway thing that's happening right now. They're looking for a value menu. They need to change their slogan. And also, I think any athlete, like the athletes, need to pull out of that too, because it's like, what are you doing? Like as an athlete, they're clearly not promoting healthy food. This is clearly not your brand. What are we doing today? Okay, it looks like Fever has passed their vision and hearing test. So what you're gonna need to do is fill out some more paperwork and go ahead and sit down somewhere in the waiting room, since clearly you've passed the first, you know, physical of the day. We now know your vision and your hearing works. So now we need to make sure that your brain is stable and everything else is good to go. So why don't you go ahead and fill out some of that paperwork, go ahead and sit down, and yeah. Oh, you're one of these people. Oh, you're a PDF. Okay. Yeah, never mind. This whole channel reeks of that. Ew. Mighty Horse. May I suggest a channel that would better appease you in what you're looking for? Their name is Foodie Booty. Okay? They actually have a husband who enjoys scat conversation. I think you will be much happier over there, especially when she goes live, because she loves talking about bowel movements. I promise. Actually, not me trying to send someone to go troll her. She won't know how to, like, for me, this, I don't care. This is whatever. She, ooh, ooh, that'll be a different story. Oh, but yeah, seriously, hope your body feels better. It sucks. No, you don't. I don't know who that person is and what's going on in their life right now, why they're asking me weird questions. I was called a monkey not 2 minutes ago by someone who I know stank. Do you feel me? Like, I know you stink. I know you stank. Like, you stink, sour, everything. Gonna sit there and over again call me a monkey. It was like, that's supposed to hurt my feelings? Like, girl. My God. Do a trick. Done. What was that? That's the trick. I forgot that Lala Ree and James Mansfield had to lip sync against each other, and that was just so funny to me. Thank you, Nate. Thank you. Okay, y'all want to hear a story? It was All Stars 8. Yeah, that was All Stars 8. Okay, let me tell you, this may be the reason why life is sucking for me right now, but whatever, I thought that this person deserved it. So I went out to go grab an order from my favorite order out here in Houston, right? I went to go grab my order, and there was this lady that was out there, and she was looking for her Uber Eats food, okay? The car that had my order in it pulls up. She goes to the car. I'm telling her, excuse me, that's for me. She waved me off like that, like, she then opens the back seat of the car, and the guy's like, no, I'm delivering to that dude over there. The dude has delivered to me multiple times, so it was like, what are you doing, lady? Slams the door, catches an attitude, the full bit. Look, I'm just trying to find my motherfucking food. I don't know why the fuck you talking to me like that. And this is to the driver of the car. I'm not even in this at this point in time. I'm just sitting there like trying to get to the guy to show my ID because I had ordered something that requires my ID. Some wraps for some ganj or whatever. I'm out now, but I just need my wraps or whatever. So I was just like, okay. And so I shouldn't have said anything, but I made a noise, and that made her need to proceed to speak to me. But after she did all that, I don't need the fuck out of you shit. It was like, so I was like, I went, okay, like that, like, okay. Went to go hand my license, bitch, that okay pissed her off. I was called every name in the book. Who the fuck are you, you old da-da-da-da-da, called me all that kind of shit, and I was like, okay. I literally gave the man my ID. I let him do his little thing, take the picture of my ID, hand me my stuff, take that picture, and I'm talking about did not pay her any fucking dust. None. I paid her none. So she did all that with attitude, and then she's like, and I hear her on the phone, no, I'm in the front. I'm not in the back. I'm in the front. So you come here. I'm not going back there. I'm not going back there. I walk to the back because I already got my shit. I'm ready to go. I get to the back. I see the car looking for her. I see the car looking for her. I'm like, hey, are you looking for this like mad lady and shit? Oh yeah, she cussed me out on the phone. That's her apartment right there. It's not her apartment. I had that man drop off that food in some random apartment that I just so happened to walk past. She'll get it. She walking up this way. Don't even worry about it. I'd hang up. Oh, I wish I stayed to see what happened, but I couldn't do it. I made sure he put that food down, and I made sure he closed out the order. Now that I did do. Got back in his car and drove off and everything. Now, what happened to that food? Did she get it? I don't know. But I know the apartment that the food was dropped off in front of was an apartment that has a lot of kids. Has a lot of kids that are bad. Has a lot of kids that are always outside, always doing something, always checking packages. Bad. Cussing out that man on the phone for no reason. Let me have it. Let my driver have it. Told me to go fuck myself. I said, oh, okay. And it just so happens as I walk into the back, I see the food. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. I get to be messy and I get to be evil right now for this one moment. And I wanted to be like, God, don't mess up with my wallet now because I need the money. But she need a lick. Like, she can't have this. No, she need a lick. She need a lick right now. She need a lick. So I had to do it. And I did it. And I hope she didn't get her food. And I hope she didn't get her refund. Yeah, I just saw her in the front. She was looking for you. Oh, she stayed right by me. Go ahead, put it right over there. I went to the door and everything that I was supposed to, like, be the next door neighbor, and I just sat in front of it while he did all this shit, got in his car and drove off, and then walked to my apartment. Ow! Oh, please don't. Knock on wood. I don't need that to come back on me, but that was like, you cussed me, this other man, and the other one out. Okay. So I'm going to be petty and I'm going to be messy. And I am unfortunately one of those Libras that does believe in revenge. We are not the same. We are very unconfrontational. Do not like confrontation at all. We're not trying to fight nobody. However, I believe in fairness and injustice. And if I feel there's been an injustice against me, I have to balance the universe now. Yeah, I shouldn't say vengeance, but yeah, it's about balance. Because she was an asshole, so she had to get God. Something bad had to happen to her. Because, like, who are you talking to, bitch? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? I didn't even come at you that way. I was just trying to get my food. You assumed it was another person. Mind you, when you have an app, you can see the car that's pulling up. You know what I mean? So, like, her completely rolling up to the other vehicle, not even asking any of that, like, type of stuff. It's like, what? But alas, I don't think she got her food. I don't think she got her food. I'm a Pisces and we are the same way. It's not revenge, it's karma and necessary sometimes. Because that man didn't have to listen to anything I said either. Like, not one word what I said, but he did. Talk about anything and everything low-key. Talked about how bracket 3 looked kind of boring. We were getting into job hunting. We were talking about the fact that this economy is ridiculous right now. It's hot as sin outside. And then we're getting into zodiacs currently. That's what we're doing. Oh, babe. Your message is held for review. You can continue to ask the question, but it'll still be held for review, my bad. I'm sorry, Tila. Y'all, we have the same person come back again, and, you know, they still are asking me the same very obvious question. Very, very obvious question. How are the fur babies? Where are they? Let's see where the babies are right now. Wait, is that on right now? Wait, what time is it? It's 3 and they're playing South Park this late? Normally they have on, what's it called? Oh, you should definitely not be here. Disgusting. Where the fuck are your parents, weirdo? Jesus Christ. A whole 9-year-old in this chat asking what my sexuality is. Where are your fucking parents, weirdo? And this video is not meant for kids, which lets me know that you're logged into on your mom's fucking iPad. Gross. Weird bitch. All right, let's move on. Where are the kids? Well, there goes Mina. Hi, Mina. Hello, Mean Mane. What's going on? Yeah. I think, Naomi, it's what you said. I think it's a PDF fishing for other PDFs. because their account was also just made today, so that tells me that they've probably had to like go and find other ones too. That's so disgusting. Say hi to everybody. Now, where is Mamu is the question. Oh, here he go. I was just asking about you, Bubbles. There go Mamu. See, he's on the couch, and Mina is over in the cat bed. Manuary, I hope all is well as with you too. God bless you, baby. He's like, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to be on camera. Isn't that right, Bubby? Isn't that right, Bubba? Isn't that right, my baby? Well, no, Mamu is the Scorpio. Mina is the Virgo. Mina's birthday is August 28th, and Mamu's birthday is November 21st? Or no, November 18th. That's Mamu's birthday. Yeah. Oh. We just got a calico cat. She's old and her name is Betty, but we call her Betty Boop. Aww. Yeah, no, Mamu and Mina's names are not Mamu and Mina whenever I'm like not on camera. No, Mamu is Bubby Wubs. That's Bubby Wubs. Bubby Bub. Bubba. Like Bubba. Like that kind of stuff. And then Mina's is just Meanie Weenie. Because she's a meanie. She's Meanie Weenie. Mina Weena. And whenever I say their nicknames, they come to their nicknames more than their names. Like if I do their names, I'll do it over and over again and they'll move. But like if I say their nicknames that I always say to them when we're cuddling and shit, they move for that. Like Bubby Wub's mom will get up for Bub, and Mina gets up for Meanie. Anytime I'm like Meanie, I do like my little voice wave with her. She knows like, oh, that's for me. It's me. It's my way of getting up. Any new games you're playing? I'm just finishing Expedition 33. Manuary, that game looks dope. I've seen so many people like rag on it because they're like, it's turn-based. There is nothing wrong with turn-based games. That lets me know that you're definitely not a part of my generation. Literally every RPG game was on the turn-based shit, and I enjoyed it because it gave us time to strategize. And also the way you would set up moves and shit. So I don't know, that looked very cool. It did. It reminded me of Legend of Dragoon, I think is the name of the game. Something like that. Very that, right? I haven't gotten into any new games per se. I've gotten into some mobile games in particular, and the one I've been playing is DC Dark Legion. It's not like a big time game or whatever, but I started playing it because it was very strategy based, and it's like you got to build teams and stuff, and I love that. So I kind of got a little serious with playing it. I'm on a free to play account, and somehow I got my Superman maxed almost in a way because I kept getting lucky and was pulling him, but it's actually helped me like move forward in the game and all that kind of stuff. So I'm into it, but I also picked back up Animal Crossing. I've been playing that again. I do want to play the Expedition 33 game though. That's on my list of when I get a little coin, let me invest in that one. It looks pretty cool. It looks very cool. I saw one boss that's ridiculous though. They're like, there's a pairing system apparently. I don't know if I would do too well at that part. Once I heard about the pairing, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be good at that. Cause I'm one of those people, if I get locked in a game, I almost forget like what I'm trying to do, right? Happy Juneteenth to you, Jay. I'm assuming you would know what that holiday is, right? And you made a Fast and Furious reference, so boo, Jay. And I'm not skinny, but thank you. Commenting on another man's body is wild. Okay, you have an avatar of Trump, so your life is already in the shit. Goodbye to you. I'm assuming you're someone's child. Yup, with an AI photo. Lord, girl. I like the live. You called me Vin Diesel in fucking Fast and the Furious. Are you kidding me? Like on opposite day? Like Vin Diesel on opposite day. So I actually would acknowledge my black. Matthew, be quiet. Hello out to you in Germany. I want y'all to start like, I'm still mad though, because of all the people. Why? Like, he don't even want to be a man of color. You do know that, right? Like, Vin Diesel's one of those, like, I have passed the paper bag test, so, like, they can't say anything, so I'll never say anything unless I'm, like, prompted to, and even then I'm going to be real vague about it. Oh, Vin Diesel. Not a great actor, but maybe would watch him in certain movies. No, he's not a good actor. He's a good voice actor, though. I didn't know he did the Iron Giant until recently. I was like, what? But that Iron Giant really didn't have that many voices. So, yeah. Anywho. Oh, in the game question, I've been playing Tekken 8. I'm in blues right now. Like, Rajin, I think, is my current lead, which is the highest I've ever been, but I'm actually pretty close to getting into the Tekken King and Lord status. I've been, like, playing the game. And shockingly, Xiaoyu being my best character, I got June that high. I started playing with June again, and I was like, oh shit, I figured out 3 new loops for her combos. Yeah, it's over. It is over. So yeah, I like it. Have you seen, I saw the TV Glow, queer movie, heartbreaking but so powerful. That is a sad movie. They were trying, okay, can we talk about the advertising for that movie? And they tried to make it seem like it was a horror film. It's not. I mean, oof. Real life horror, yes. Real life horror, yes. My butt still itches. Well, maybe you can use your guitar, scratch your butt with that. Otherwise, I'd go to a doctor immediately, because that's not smart. It's not really something you share with strangers either. Okay. Like, so yeah, back to with the TV Glow. I'm just gonna have to look at you. Maybe if he stuck his whole fist up there, it would help him out. Just stick it in there. No, yeah, it's a sad movie. I did not receive it in a positive way. I did like the film, but I thought it was just so sad, and it was very, it felt too real, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because the end of that movie was disturbing. Him, like, literally at that job, couldn't breathe and shit, like still using his inhaler, like the full, like him being obsessed with this show and all that movie and all that crap. That movie was wild. And I respected it. There were some parts that were hard to get through because the way he was talking was like the whole movie, like the whole movie. And I was just like, okay, bro, this is a lot to take in. But then you get like more, you get like closer and like to the end, and he starts to open up a little bit more, and you start to dive in, you start to realize what the movie's about. Oh my god, I was like sobbing at the end of it because I'm like, that was such a sad way to end it, but that is literally his reality. Like this is it. It's sad. I like the messages behind the film. It was a little dark for me at the end of it, and it was very like oof, that was heavy. But yeah, I recommend that to a lot of folks, but I would not recommend it to certain people. Not everybody is ready for like that kind of, you know, heaviness when it comes to films. Like, I cannot. That was a fun experiment, wasn't it? Did you ever get to finish The Last of Us? No. And Felicia, I don't want to. It is sad that I started that one episode and it was like the first episode turned me off. I kid you not. That first episode turned me off. I didn't want nothing to do with the show. I was like, oh, this is what we're doing. We're doing the angsty teenager. I know, Naomi. That's why I just turned on subscriber chat for a second, because it was just like, okay, y'all about to be in this comment section just saying anything. No, Sleeping, you'll like the first season. Yeah. If you've never seen the first season, yes, watch season 1. Season 1 was so good. Season 1 was great. I got through the first episode and was like, that was a dredge. That was very annoying. Like, boo. I get to season 2, and I already know based off of the game, it's not going to be a good season because I just don't like where the story went for The Last of Us Part 2. I fucking hated it, to be honest with you. So I already went in like, well, I know what's going to happen. I didn't realize they were going to do it so soon. That is another reason why I was like, I don't want to watch this no more. Because they got rid of him early. And it pissed me. Like, Felicia, you're going to have a whole season and just wrap him up within how many episodes? I was like, no, I'm good. I was like, nope, I'm good. Because I didn't sign up to watch this show based off of the really interesting looking girl. No shade. I did not sign up for that show for her. I really signed up for Pedro and to watch the whole little bit that was happening there and keep it through. And so when he was out, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be here for this no more. And sure enough, every time I like popped in to watch an episode or popped in to see like someone's take and like a breakdown of it, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. Maybe I'll watch it on another time or another day, but I did see something over what did I watch this week? I finished something I started and never finished. And I was like, fuck, I was so happy to finish it though. Come on, Matt, I binge watched something recently. Was it Ahsoka? I think it was Ahsoka. I think, yeah, that's what it was. I liked Ahsoka. I thought it was great. I will admit that 1 or 2 characters were annoying the fuck out of me, but like, I wanted to see it progress. I was happy that there was no Baby Yoda in it because it felt like I could focus on shit. I like Rosario Dawson's portrayal of Ahsoka. It was really, really good. Her facial expressions, man. There were many moments she wasn't saying shit and just making a face. I was like, fucking right. I like that General Trask is back. I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is very good. The villain is giving me what I need. The hero's giving me what I want from that. Okay. Anakin coming back was weird. Because it was like, is this a version from the first movies when he was younger? Because him now at this day and age, I just don't see him looking like this. Like, I don't see him looking like this after those movies. After Clone Wars and all that kind of shit, I was like, I feel like they did something with the face to make him still stay young. So that way he looked like when he died in... well, that doesn't make any sense either because he stayed alive, though. So that's like really... That's stupid. I preferred Ahsoka over the most recent season of Mandalorian and the other show that I also watched that I wasn't interested in. The Acolyte, that one was like, it wasn't bad. I think a lot of the anger from the fandom did stem from a racist ass level of shit. Not for me, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be honest with you. But I liked Ahsoka. I thought it was good. It reminded me of Mandalorian season 1 and 2 a little bit. But I do, especially with how it ended. I'm like, oh no, we need a season 2. Because you left way too much up in the air. So it's like, no. You can't wrap up the show right here. She didn't win at the end of the day. Okay, so I'm gonna need like something to happen. Yeah, they need a season 2 quickly. Planet Coaster was another game because I know we were talking about games, but I bought the game when I first got the PlayStation 5 and became overwhelmed with the tutorial process. I was like, this is not Roller Coaster Tycoon at all. This is some other level of way too much shit going on. So I tried to pick it back up this week. I successfully made a theme park, but it took so long to do. Whereas with Roller Coaster Tycoon, I can like pick up that game, play it for hours and not be bored, and I'll be all right. But something about that Planet Coaster was draining. I was like, this is not the same experience for me. So, anywho, hi guys, Monster Creature Commando. I didn't even know that was out yet, David G. Was that old? I feel like that's something that they were talking about coming out soon. Creature Commando, it sounds like... Wait. Not on Amazon. I thought it was on HBO Max. Creature Commando, right? The cartoon? You're talking about the cartoon, right? Hold on. Where they killed like half the cast. Hold on. Creature Commando. Yeah, I've seen that. Hell to the hell yes. Hell yes, I have seen that. Yes, you talk about this right here, baby. Creature Commandos. Yep. So good. So good. Oh man, that was one of my favorites. See, DC will miss me with the superheroes. I don't give a fuck about the superheroes from the DC universe. I think they all suck, in my personal opinion. They're all so overpowered as fuck and nobody has flaws, and I hate that. Boo. It's the others. It's the the anti-heroes. It's the villains. It is all of them that make me go, okay, get me back into DC. Because, like, I was here for Suicide Squad. I was here for Creature Commandos. I was here for, what's my other one? They recently canceled the show. Doom Patrol. That was such a good show. Like, what are we talking about? Yeah, I'm here for that wackiness in the DC universe. I don't like the Supermans and all the rest of it. If it's not of the Batman world, if it's not of Arkham, I don't want it. Yeah, if it ain't Arkham, I don't want it. And if it ain't the baddies or the anti-heroes, I don't want it from DC. Yeah, they got to be born in Arkham, be a part of the Batman universe, or be an anti-hero for me to give a fuck if they're from DC Comics, because I think DC Comics sucks. I am a Marvel fan through and through. Not the Marvel movie universe, no. But like as far as like comics are concerned, characters, written development, stories, all that, I'm more inclined in the Marvel world than DC. But I still have respect for DC. And if I were to give a favorite DC, again, it'd be Batman. Sub Batman, it'd be Catwoman. Sub Catwoman, it'd be the Birds of Prey. Boom. The Bride is everything, especially that last episode. Wow. But they killed my girl, and I'm not okay. I don't remember if she was alive at the end of it. I think she is dead for reals. They killed my girl in Commando Creatures, and I was not happy. She did not deserve that. I did not like how that went down, especially when you get backstory to her later too. Hated it. Hated it. Hated it. Also, Weasel. Oh my God. Oh my God. A cartoon making me emotional. Get out of here. That story was wild. But also for the people, there are so many people that are also missing the point of that story and what it was telling about the perception of him and what it was and blah, blah, blah. And I know, but in like his comic book lore, he actually did like do that. That's why I thought that was weird, that for the show, they changed the narrative and direction around that a little bit to make it seem like he was like misunderstood or whatever. So I was just like, oh my God, but it was such an so emotional. So emotional. But yeah, I liked it. I thought it was very good. I hope we get a season 2 very soon. Harley Quinn's a fun show. The last season I kind of dipped out on a little bit. I haven't seen the most recent season of Harley Quinn, but I did watch all of the ones before it too. I'll be honest with you, like the Poison Ivy back and forth with her was getting on my nerves a little bit. I was over it. I was like, oh my God. This is becoming annoying. It's becoming way too repetitive. It's not as fun anymore, but I do like the direction of where that is going, and I do like what DC's been doing. Yes, Cash App, I do know I have a payment schedule tomorrow. Full bit of it, so yeah. Better late than never. What's up, Trey? Look at that. Trey, if I took off subscribers only, it would be too much work for you, Boots. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm not going to put you through it. Because, like, yes, we were given hell throughout the majority of this live stream today. We were. Okay, so tomorrow is Friday, which is Patreon day. So if you're on my Patreon, you'll get the Drag Race reaction as well. Yeah, the Drag Race reaction for both the episode and Untucked. Saturday will be the review. Sunday will be the panel. Ooh, hopefully we will get paid Monday, because with the 21st falling on a Saturday, that is no bueno for us YouTubers, especially me, who is literally like on the edge of like falling off the cliff right now. For those of you who are new in this live that are part of the Rant Hack community, let me give you an update. We did have a job interview yesterday. It went well. We'll see what happens. I did fill out a questionnaire today for another job I applied for. I've been applying for a job every day this week. That is a promise I made, and that is one we have kept. I feel like I'm forgetting something. We've been talking about a whole bunch of shit today, but this was the live today. This live wasn't meant to be like anything specific. It was really just meant to be like, you bored, come through, let's talk, let's chill, whatever. I know stress is the test, but like, we can do it. And that's kind of what today is about, that's all. So yeah, we all knew that was Pauline though for Donkey Kong. I knew that was Pauline. Not because I'm like a smarty Mr. Pants know-it-all and all that kind of shit, but like, it looked like her. I was thinking, oh, are they doing this in the past bit, or did she travel through some sort of time warp and now she's a kid again? It is what it is. By the way, when's the PB vlog going up? I'm also glad you enjoyed it. I've been there 5 times and as well full of love with it. So I was supposed to have it this week, but I got kind of in my work, looking for work grind, and I sort of hyper-focused on that a little bit versus working on videos, so my apologies. I also was really trying to get a job this week because I need the extra income, like bad, like bad. I have applied for a loan today. That's what we're talking about. Like, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? It was like, whew, girl. Like, as much as I want to work on this video and spend my hours on it, something in the back of my mind, January, is also telling me that nobody gives a fuck. Like when I do other videos that are outside of Drag Race, even Drag Race video now, because my channel's totally dead and definitely being blacklisted by YouTube. They're not promoting my videos anymore or anything. I'm almost scared to finish, complete, and put it together because I feel like no one's gonna give a fuck, like at all. I need to get that out of my head, but I'm gonna try to have something next week because the idea, at least in my mind, is to have the video up before Pride is over. That is the idea. Like the month of June, I have to have it posted. Because I went during Pride in Puerto Vallarta. So I wanted to try to, whatever I did film, because I've still got to put together my phone footage and what I got on the camera. I'm trying to find a way to at least also write out a script and narrate it and do all that kind of shit too. So yeah, I would say before the end of the month, it will be posted. Because again, the idea is to get it up during Pride Week. And more than likely, what is today? Today is the 19th. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. So yeah, I'm gonna try to definitely have it up next week because Pride out here in Houston will be that weekend, this following weekend coming up. So I'm gonna try to have it up by then. That I'm gonna do. Alrighty. And thank you, Naomi. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Let's see how long it takes now. I'm gonna give about 30 more minutes of this live today, and then I'm gonna get back to what's happening on in the house. I gotta do some laundry, fold some clothes. Hopefully some things come through today. We shall see. But yeah, we'll figure it out. But thank you for tuning in. Please hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Hack family. If you want to throw a little love in your boy's jar for just keeping you busy, hosting with the most in today, it's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924. It may pop up as Matt B. That's me. And Venmo, Matty-Rants. Thanks for being here. Happy Juneteenth. I was like, my friend was like, do you have your Juneteenth background? I would if I was doing this on my computer, but I'm doing it on the phone today, so it's like, yeah. Can't do that. Cannot do that. I'm really mad at myself because I did watch a movie recently I've been like putting off, and I liked it, and I just cannot think of the name of the movie. Oh my gosh, I was talking about it the other day. It wasn't that bad. Oh, I wish I could remember this movie, y'all. What app was I on? I was watching this. Was it Netflix? I think it might have been Netflix. I saw something recently that I've been putting off forever, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it. And it wasn't bad. It was not bad at all. I just can't think of the name of it. It's not a horror movie. No, it's not a horror movie. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Let's see here. I want a Nintendo Switch 2. However, I'm waiting for the Pokemon game to come out before I even consider getting that. Because the Mario Kart game will be entertaining, and I know it will provide hours and hours and hours of fun. I want the Pokemon game. And specifically because I do want to go back to streaming gaming. I'm probably gonna just make another channel though, versus do it on here. Because I tried it that one time before and it like hurt my channel, so I'm like, okay, let's not do it on here. But I found a way that I can stream with the Switch too, and I was like, you're kidding me. Oh. But people have already figured out ways to do it without having to go through the same rigmarole as you had to do for the Switch 1, so I was like, okay. So I'm trying to figure that out, and whenever I do know I'm gonna get it, then y'all will know of when the new channel starts and all that kind of good stuff, because I will be playing Animal Crossing on there and everything else. Trust. What a day, what a day, what a day. We were talking about everything earlier. I mean, to be fair, this live has covered from the beginning a lot of topics. Well, happy early birthday to you. Do you have any plans for your birthday? Carrie, be kind, be a human, and recognize that a random comment being posted onto a live chat like this makes about as much noise as my fart hitting the seat. Nafis, thank you for commenting on my haircut. Well, enough said. Pick your weight up, baby. Okay, so I did watch the Pee Wee Herman documentary. If it did look good, you would have said that. Instead, you said interesting. This is not my first time on this computer, or this phone, or this internet. Next time, baby. Fuck. Keeping me company at the gym. Ashraf, continue to work out. Continue on. Good luck to you. Let me know if you need any tips and tricks from me in reference for whatever you're doing. Make sure you set your standards up too. You know what I'm saying? In terms of like your numbers and your reps, make sure you're not decreasing but increasing as you progress, because you're not going to see any results if you lessen the amount of reps that you're doing. But gradually speaking, keep it going. Do not regress. Progress forward, okay? I did 200 push-ups this morning, I did 150 sit-ups, and I did about 60 squats today. So that's my number that I was choosing to do because I ate a whole lot yesterday too, so. Did you see or did you attend the No Kings in Houston? No, I did not attend. I did have some friends of mine that were out in the streets fighting the good fight. I did not attend, but I most certainly sent my love and my well wishes to those who were out there fighting for a good cause. $42 million on someone's birthday. And they can say it was for the other thing. No, sweetie. That was a part of his celebration. Oh, the fools. But yes, no, I didn't attend, but I did see all that. And it's like really cool. I'm just doing light cardio on the treadmill, trying to keep on the good health train, down 15 pounds since January. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's amazing, Ashraf. Continue the good work, honestly. And I just say, as someone who grew up during the time when Pee-wee was popular, I don't remember anybody thinking he was straight or even caring that he was gay. No one thought he was in the closet. That man was beating his meat in movie theaters. Like, and we knew about that in the 90s. That wasn't like 90s, early 2000s when we found that out. Like, nobody, like, we all knew that something was off about him. Like, please. Thank you, Henrik, for the love on PayPal. Appreciate you, baby. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm not, this mic is for the computer. It's not for the phone. But listen, it's also the whole, why did you shave this and why did you do all that? Because I wanted to, because I still look great. Your opinion doesn't matter because I don't know who you are, so why would I care? Like, who are these people with no pictures? It's, again, Trey, it's like, okay. Okay. I don't know how old you are, Black Buddha, but it's common knowledge. So either you're trolling or you are just not aware, but you can type in Pee Wee Herman master, I can't say the rest of it because of YouTube, in a movie theater. You can literally type that in a Google search and it will literally pull up everything. Like it would, like Naomi, yes, I'm so glad. Because again, people think that, okay, he's by himself, we can just do this and it'll be very much, no. That was news, okay? And it was a rated X movie theater, but allegedly he had been doing that in other theaters too, like as some sort of like kink or some situation like that, so yeah. Well, Shishi, that was also around the time. I mean, in reality, a lot of us were like that in a sense because back in the 90s and early 2000s, cancel culture wasn't a thing. Like, it wasn't a thing. Like, the only way they were getting canceled is if they did something directly with the network or the company that they were working with, and then we probably wouldn't even hear about it. Like, we would be like, well, we just don't see them in movies anymore. Because they would quietly wipe them off the face of the earth. And then we just never even know about these people. I'm 25, just wasn't aware. I'm checking it out now. That's terrible. I'm pretty sure there are spaces for... There are definitely that. They're definitely that. Jay Bolani, how are you doing? But like... How's it going, my friend? Should say, doctor. Come over the YouTube channel. I see you. What's up, Andre? You still have a picture of my favorite dog breed, which is the Boston Terrier. Those are the most adorable, smart. Just love those dogs. Not much, we're just talking. I was telling everybody who had been the live earlier that I've been applying for jobs this week. I had an interview yesterday. I did a job questionnaire today. We applied for another loan today because we need to make sure we're gonna still be good, okay? While we wait to see about getting said job, okay? Wait, did you move? J-Balon, did you move from Atlanta? You don't live in Atlanta no more, friend? What? You out there in Africa? What part of Africa? And if you say in South Africa, I'm going to be like, now watch out now. Because you know they're saying that we're coming after a certain group out there, even though, I'll be quiet, but yes. A year ago this month. Wow, congratulations. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. And you are in South Africa. All right, be careful. You know, the wipes out there, girl. Taking their land, because you know. And they're like, why are y'all making this something thing? First of all, why did that like misshapen body of water by the name of Musk have the nerve to make that America's business in the first place when we've been minding our business out of all stuff that's happening in Africa? So what are we talking about? I know enough to have this conversation. I know enough to speak on it right now. I know enough to do all that. How about that? You good? You still here? What you gonna do? Anywho, back to it. Yes, Jay Belani, be careful. Be careful out there, sweetheart, because you know they're gonna say that you're on their land, right? The whites are on their land. You be careful now, okay? A whole bitch boy up in here talking about what do I know about anything more than you ever could. And you still been here. You've been here for as long as this live has been going, almost an hour. You just been sitting there waiting for me to say something. I even had the subscribers only on, so what's going on? He saw an opportunity to manipulate and marionette, and exactly, Jay Belani. And it's the moment he got up there and was like, South Africa's going through something, I was like, we need to do what? I was like, you want us to go in there and do what? Hold on, where are your parents from? But like, thank you, Jay Milani. I am not the happiest with how I'm personally doing this right now, but we are working on it still, and we're going in different directions as we speak, so we shall see. I appreciate you and your kind words, though. I am still working on some stuff. We got to get another JOB right now because I need more, you know what I'm saying? More on. No, I had subs on, and then I had subs off, and I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to somebody that was telling me I don't know nothing about something, so I was like, oh. Oh, Jabulani, not Jay. Jabulani, the Zulu name I was given when I moved. You come on, what? And the fact that I've known you for like, you know, parasocially for such a long time now, and this is the change that's different. But like, it's been a while since I've talked to you. So like a year and some change has happened. This is what's happening. I'm living. I am so happy for you. That's amazing. Like that's amazing. Please continue to live. Continue to live that life. Live and love. Honestly, I'm trying to be like you. Oh, no, Black Buddha. I mean, I looked at his page. It's clearly some child, you know, somebody who's young, and you know, it's more than likely somebody who more, you know, again, no one can tell me nothing. I know everything. I get it. Like, I fully got that. It's cool. But like, just based off of seeing what's going on here, they just posted a lyric video 13 hours ago with 4 views. Popped up in my chat for some odd reason, talking about I don't know nothing about South Africa. I don't know a lot about it, sure, but I do know what I'm talking about in reference to said country, and the nuance of that is so important. Also, I'm realizing that not a lot of people know what nuance means. Andre, thank you for the super chat. Whoop, whoop. Come on, super sticker. These are so cute. Can I heart it? I wanted to heart it. Can I heart it? Why can't I heart it? I was trying to heart it. My bad, sweets. Thank you, Jabulani. I am. Where am I at with that? I am. My mind is in a headspace of it's about to happen. It's going to happen. Allow it to be. Whenever it is yours, you will receive. Versus when is it? When? Hurry up. Da 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 da. All that kind of stuff. Like, I dead ass just want to, like I've been doing this week and continuing forward, just put your head down, get on the grind, you put in the work. If it didn't come back, you put in the work though, Matt. So like, don't take it personal. Like, just keep on grinding until it comes up. It'll happen. Once it's in your hands, don't let it go. You know what you need to do, and let's start hitting the ground running. So that's where I'm at in a mental headspace currently. It's, okay, we know what's up. We have a game plan. Let's just do it. And if we have bumps, down the road, if anything happens, all right, you can handle it. You will have another day to do something different. So I appreciate you, Liam. And I don't want to. I just need to be smart right now when it comes to everything. So I'm asking for apologies on my crashing out, okay? Because sometimes people are like, oh, he's crashing out. It's like, it's not that I'm crashing out. It's just that I've been quiet for the past couple of days and I haven't spoke about how I feel. So you're taking it as a crash out. I'm taking it as I just vented everything and now I'm done. And not everybody needs to receive the dump. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to receive it, you don't have to receive it. You can move on, come back later, whatever you want to do. But I'm still going to be a place where people can come and feel comfortable and people can feel accepted and celebrated, as well as speak their mind, as long as you're not being hurtful or harmful to others and on that bullshit. And if you are, then you will be dealt with promptly and then we'll move on. Because I don't mind your bullshit. You just can't bring your bullshit over to me and then set it down on my table and be like, here you go. No. I've created a whole channel around me. Okay, I've done it for quite some time. If anybody's gonna be digging in their own shit, it's gonna be me. You won't have none of mine, and you don't bring none of yours. Like, that's that. That has not a lick to do with anything that we have had a conversation about. Nova, whatever the fuck your name is, that has nothing to do with anything that we were talking about. Not a single thing. Hold on, let's untime out Naomi. I think you timed out Naomi by accident. Nay, if you're still here, boo, I'm sorry about that. How do I untime a person? Yeah, that was Trey's bad. I know he was trying to get rid of this weirdo that popped up in here. So give it a second, Naomi. I'm sorry, Buki. How can I put her back in? Trey, did you put her like on a quick? Oh no, on a quick timeout. Like, did you do her for seconds real quick? Cause can you go back and do all of that? I think Liam got it. Okay, I think Liam got it. Hi, Ryla. What's up, Ryla? How you doing, Maddie? I am doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing well. It was 24 hour. Liam got the other comment before me. Okay. No, my girl Naomi. Okay, let's try not to do, if there's a way to do timeouts for less than 24 hours, let's do that. Like an hour or 30-minute ones. But if it's 24 hours, I get that. Naomi, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, my boo. I hope to see you back in the chat. Just know Trey is just trying to keep it peaceful in here. My apologies. Let's see here. I'm doing okay. We've had a lot going on. It's okay. 24 hours, Liam got the other one comment for me. Famous flash dance lived in my neighborhood. Didn't know until after she passed. Wow. It's interesting when you bring up Irene. To me, Felicia, I almost think of the VJ who just passed away recently of cancer-related stuff. What's my girl name? Like, she just passed away recently, and one of the things that people were talking about when she passed, Ananda, there we go, not Amanda, it was Ananda Lewis. Okay. One of the things that people were talking about when she passed is that she regrets not going to get the treatment that she was supposed to have when she had cancer. And she went to the holistic route and the medicines that are by the healers and all that kind of stuff. And she went that route, and her cancer progressed much further to where they couldn't really do anything about it, right? So she said that she wanted one of her life lessons to be, like, hey, when I leave, let me be an example of what not to do. Like, do not go this route. I received it, Ananda. I received it very much that, because you're telling me technically, had you gone that route, you'd still be here. And didn't listen to your friends. You shouldn't trust doctors. You shouldn't do this. That is wild. I'm like, oh my God. Like, as much as I believe in the power of prayer, I also believe as a Christian that God there wouldn't be doctors, nurses, this, that, and the other to just stand there and look crazy. And then I can just turn to him and go, okay, you can remove all this from me. Obviously, that's not going to be the case. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we can pray on it, but I feel that there are people on this earth that are meant to do the things they're supposed to do, like, say, heal, practice of medicine, this, that, and the other. That's their purpose. And through whatever they're working with, that's how things are going to happen. So, for me to depend on, okay, real hard, yes, I'm a pray on a lot of stuff. But I also know that I just can't sit here and go, well, I prayed on it and it didn't happen, so oop. No, bitch, I gotta get the fuck up. I gotta do all that. Ew. Ew, what is that? DB gonna be famous 12 years ago? Let's watch this nonsense. Oh, DB gonna be famous. How's that going? How'd that work out for you? Ew, you thought you were gonna be somebody, and now you're just coming to my channel and commenting. Ew. Good luck, though. You're gonna be real famous. I know you posted that 12 years ago, but Brent1233. You got a whole video posted with nothing up at all, but just audio. This video was uploaded from the Android phone. Oh. Let's look at more about what's going on here. Oh my gosh. Not you have, oh my God. Oh my gosh. Let's look at his whole playlist. Hulk Transformation, Grand Theft Auto 5, Epic Ragdolls. Oh, you like that content. Okay. Free J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar type beat. Love Me Not. Okay, okay, okay. Tom McDonald. Okay. Okay. It's all making sense, everybody. We're looking at. Ooh wee. Okay, what else can we find here? Ooh, it's a Drake fan. Okay. Ooh, she's getting to her PDFTs. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ooh, lots of Drake. See, you used to listen to Kendrick Lamar before the drama, too. Aw, Mac Miller, may he rest in peace. I'll give him this. He at least likes J. Cole. Like, there is at least some good music in here. Oh, the Meek Mill stop. Yeah, that stop right there. That stop right there. Right there. Ah! Oh, your Be Real music. This makes it even better. Oh, this makes it even better. This makes it even better because I realize that you put your own video in your own favorite list. Anywho. Uh-oh, it's Ben's turn. It's Ben's turn. Ben Bradshaw. Let's all give Ben Bradshaw some time. Yay, Ben. Woohoo. Crash. See, how come I couldn't like Andre's super chat? See? Greetings from Vegas, baby. All my love to you. Bitch, you out in Vegas. What's up? Have a good time in Vegas. Go ahead, Crash. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, I do. Thanks for the super chat, Crash. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah. So this guy came in and said, ew, right? And so I was able to pull up their page before it was timed out. And that's how I was able to look down their favorite list, their actual posts, because they haven't posted on anything on their account in over 12 years. So now this dead, really dead channel, you know, came to my page to tell me something. And the first video I see is this person's gonna be famous. Well, guess what? I made them a little bit more famous today. Crash, can I tell you a rumor? Are you gonna go see the Drag Race live show? Dark KFC, so Diddy has your phone number? Diddy has your phone number, so you have actual contact with that man. You don't realize how stupid you sounded right there, right? I'm gonna help you out with your jokes. Maybe this will help you be funnier. Diddy calling you to tell me something is not the joke against me that you think it is. Because, check this out, he called you, your number, not my number. He doesn't have my number, but he has your number. Work on that. Work on your insults. You can be better, I promise you. That's embarrassing. He called me to oh, he has your number. Oh dear. Good luck. That's kind of crazy, because shouldn't you be at court right now? Thank you, Shasha. I know Jesus loves me. This I know, for the Bible tells me so. Yes, Jesus loves me, for the Bible tells me so, and you or anybody else can't tell me different. Thank you. God loves me with all my sin. Mm-hmm. Trey, I know there was a follow-up. Because it's really never about Jesus for those people. It's never that. Nothing of God would ever come out like that. And also, for those who do often do that, that's blasphemy. Especially when you really don't believe it and you're just saying it to be facetious or nasty. But then again, I would know because I actually went to church and I read the Bible. So yeah, the Drag Race Live rumor. Are you going to go see Drag Race Live? And I'm asking you because allegedly this may be the last year you can do it. Maybe. Allegedly. Allegedly. Yep. Because there's not going to be a drag con this year. I saw Tyler Perry with his new twink. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh, go in, Talish. Come on. Oh, yeah, Tyler Perry got a new little sissy on the side and don't think that we haven't clocked it. I saw the picture. I was like, aha. He was out on vacation with someone. I saw a little light skin near him. I said, oh, okay. I see you, Ty. That's not your cousin nor your nephew. I see. Yeah. Live your truth. I'm telling you, 20 years from now, he's going to be like Queen Latifah riding around on a motorcycle. Yeah, he was on a boat with somebody. They're like, who that? Because that's not an assistant. I haven't seen the lawsuit, I almost want to sign a paper that is a lawsuit against him for watching Straw. I think we as a community should sue him for that movie. Because that was my last straw. That was bad. That shit was bad, bro. That shit was bad. Bad movie. A very bad movie. Like a very, very bad movie. Oh, I want to get my time back for that one. I sat through that whole film and I assumed it was going to have a good ending. I assumed there was going to be some sort of like actual, to me, the ending, the resolute, all of it was just, I kind of want him to not make a movie about a black woman suffering again. Yeah, I kind of want to see him make other people suffer, if you will. Like, it's always a black woman going through some hell in his movie. I would really like it if he maybe made it his focus on somebody else. I don't know if he's writing from experience, but like, I'm tired of him. I really, like, you know what? Let me not say that. I think, how was it bad? Overacting, trauma dumping. It was basically trauma porn. It was a bad movie. The whole bit. I hated every decision that was made about that movie. I hate what happened to Taraji's character. I was pissed. He is a consistent, he is what I call a theme artist, if you will, because every movie is almost the exact same movie. Every movie is damn near the same shit. Same thing. And yes, we all can have really, really horribly bad days. But like, what is like Taraji? I know we're taking work and get paid, mama. Get your coin. Like, we want to see you live and thrive and do all that you do. But like, you got one more struggle movie in me. I'm not gonna be able to do this. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. To me, it felt like it was trying too hard to hurt the viewer versus making it something impactful. Now, if you receive that Black Buddha, I'm here for it. I couldn't take it seriously. By the end of the film, I just laughed and I was like, he did it again. And I feel the same way that I feel about the last movie he did. And I was like, Trey Cart, Maddie, in my opinion, Taraji represents Tyler's art as a whole. The audience is represented by the bank teller who kept trying to escape. Yes. 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 He's not untalented. And here I am again. I don't think Tyler Perry's untalented. I think he's very talented. I just think that sometimes he puts that pen to paper and he's like not writing great skits. He's or movies. He's writing death notes. Like, dead ass, like, today the Black woman, today this person. The overacting was wild, but then again, I'm used to that with his movies and all the wigs. I need to know who is in the beauty department and styling department for his movies. Every wig don't look like it fit on somebody's head. All that shit. Oh, I just be like, oh my God, let's get on my fucking nerves. So, I think Tyler's a lot of talent there. To be honest with you, I like his plays more than I like the movies. I loved his plays growing up. I still love watching his plays. I can rewatch a lot of them over again. I do enjoy the stage shows. The overacting in the stage shows makes sense to me. It's stage plays. So you're literally performing for the back. So like, yeah, get it. But I can't take him in movie form anymore. I really can't. But I still respect him for his work. I still respect the drive and the hustle. This man was homeless and now is living in a multi-million-dollar house. If anything, I would love to be like him in a sense. Some of the work isn't my favorite. But if I ever met him, I'd totally give him his dues. I would, because he deserves it. But I just wouldn't be able to be like, I love I wouldn't lie. I'd be able to go, The Family That Prays Together was your best movie, would be my quote. Because I'm not going to sit there and do all the negative with him. But The Family That Prays was the last movie that I liked from him. That I thought was really good. Oh, it was such a good movie. Oh, that movie was so good. I love that one. That one, it was like, the drama it felt like a soap opera in movie form. So I think that one I preferred compared to some of the other ones. That's all. But yeah. Robert, thank you for the love. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good one, Maddie. I'm having a pretty decent day. Thank you. I appreciate that. To each their own, and I understand where you're coming from. I do see the over dramatization of it. I just interpreted that as the point, the message of struggle. But I respect your point of view. I received that. The struggle part, it felt a little bit more than just a struggle. I get the tone of struggling, and that is the take of it. To me, it went a little bit deeper than that, and the deep part of it didn't really add to the context to me, because there's more than just she's having a bad day. You feel me? And I know that you're probably seeing that too, but like, it didn't hit me because I guess I was so, why is she doing that? Why is wait, what? Why is that was me through the movie? Like, okay, what decision was that? Then some line would get uttered, and I start to laugh. Like, oh my god, that was so bad, and I can't even focus on the rest of it. If I gave it another sit down, you talking about me and watching me, dick in the booty ass boy, watching gay boys boy. Want a dick in your mouth, boy. I need you to understand Hugh is a big ass sissy. And Hugh just came up here talking about what I was giving. But Hugh, I think you enjoy a little bit of that too, honey. Because as a straight man, I'd never be on a gay man's page talking about what they do. That's what you wanted to do. You could be spending time with your girl. I bet you don't got one. But you're over here with me, worrying about my feminine ass. Ooh. Good luck, Hugh. Because you definitely not getting no puss. And you over here talking to me. Like, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. It's not gonna make me, oh, I can't believe these people think I'm gay. What the fuck is wrong with these folks? Anywho, Purple Eater, how you doing, my baby? Hey, Nikki, what's going on? Just got on my lunch at work and wanted to drop in and say hi. Hi, friend. It's weird, Black dude. I'm just saying, I would never. And every straight dude that I know that is aware and all that kind of shit ain't on some weird ass shit or whatever, they are not in chats like these talking to others. Gay, dick. No one's doing that. So that leaves me to the assumption that you are very hyper interested in what gay LGBTQI plus people are doing. Like, you're overly obsessed with it to a point. I would rather you not exist anymore. And there was a movie about magical Negroes that already came out, so missed me with that one. An old troll account. Oh no, Crash, you tagged me with somebody who I'm not gonna work with. I feel like I get set. Y'all be setting me up. Oh, you talking about Archie? Oh, I like Archie. Archie cool. I was like, wait. Like, who you tagged me with, sister? I was like, who you tagged me with? Because some of these people be on that bullshit. I'm like, oh, Archie? Oh, Archie's cool. That was so funny. I was like, wait, I'm not gonna work. I was like, these people don't even work together. And I'm like, oh, Archie? Pfft, yeah, Archie cool. I've seen some of Archie's stuff online. He's cool. Yeah, he's cool. I'd work with him. That's so funny. Oh my god, that was so, I'm sorry, that was actually like fucking funny. That was so funny. There is not an 11th Avenue. You have the wrong city. Is there anything else you want to do today? And if you saw me begging, bitch, why didn't you tip me? With your broke ass coming over here talking about who begging and shit. The fuck wrong with you? Tip me next time, rude ass bitch. I just saw you begging on 11th Avenue. Okay, and you didn't do nothing? You got on my live and told me about me begging? And you didn't tip me? Always talking about what I was doing, but not doing nothing for me. Ain't that something? I'll take it to the back of the throat. So good. Come back, Blake, please. I want to talk to you. I hope you like my YouTube channel. I don't show my face, but I am a Christian. Oh, and I'm goofy. That's Blake. He doesn't show his face, but he's a Christian, so you should know. Oh, Blake, you're doing stop motion with Lego figures. Let me guess, your favorite movie was the Lego movie. That lets me know how old you are. Why are you as a child on my page? Get the fuck off my shit. Where are your parents? Oh, and you got racist shit up here too? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Blake's a Christian racist. Well, that makes sense. Those go hand in hand. Seeing as how, you know, most people who believe in slavery were using the Bible as ways of saying that slavery should still exist. Hey, Kenny! Oh, it was just really funny. I don't know. Like, people are coming in here and they're doing this whole, like, bro, you're gay? And it's like... maybe. Like, very... maybe. Could be. Oh my God. I love it. Like, hey guys, I'm not gonna show you my face. I want you to know that I am Christian. And I can be goofy. Your Tinder profile is hidden. Oh man, good stuff, good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so I was talking about this earlier, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. Bracket 3. I'm ready for the bracket to be over with already. I'm like, hurry this up. I tried rewatching that first episode again. I was like, God, this is boring. This is this is literally for every person who basically hated Mistress. Not even bracket 2, just hates Mistress. This is for them. This is all for them. For anyone that hated any sort of foolery, fuckery, shenanigans, all of that, game playing of any kind, and wanted a tender approach to the show. We got it. This is it. So I'm ready for this bracket to be over with, I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm praying that the following All-Stars, that they need to think about these team up or these like situations. Yes, Milan. So are you. Hey Lala, what's up, baby? So yeah, like, you first. LOL. If people hate Mistress, then I say justice for Fifi. Well, Fifi was skinny. But Fifi was also still a person of color going against someone like Sharon. I'm starting to realize a lot of the people back then, because like on season 4 I was on social media like that, but I'm realizing that a lot of that was stemmed from multiple situations and occasions. It wasn't just about Fifi being a bitch. It was not just that. You start to figure those things out when you're like, so can we all see the Snatch Game will be in the semi? No, it is. It will be. Let me just stop talking. let me stop, because I'll just spill the whole thing and be like, here's what's about to happen. But yeah, Snatch Game will be in the semifinals. That I will say. What episode? But it will be in the semifinals. To me, if they're going to do this bracket thing again, I just think that there should be a design challenge, an acting improv challenge, and a girl group challenge for the 3 first episodes for each bracket. And then when we move into the semifinals, y'all can just do whatever the fuck you want to do. I think a Rusical should be saved for the semifinals. I think Snatch Game, of course, should be saved for a semifinal. The big dogs should be saved for semifinals. There should not be a makeover episode within the first 3 fucking weeks. Sorry to tell you. There should not be a Rusical within the first 3 weeks where everyone can't be in the Rusical. That's silly. That's really silly. So it's also not fair because you're giving different groups different challenges where you know, production, whose wheelhouse works in better favor for other girls. So why are you setting it up now to where bracket 1 didn't have not one design challenge, but you had a bunch of bitches that could create in that group? And then the other 2 brackets both get different design challenges, one via a ball that's not really a ball, but it's a design challenge, and the other one that is a design. I was just like, this is weird. The only thing that's been consistent is that there's been a musical portion or something to do with music for each bracket. You know what I mean? So we've had the first episode was rock and roll. The first bracket was rock and roll. The second bracket was hip hop, and this third bracket is getting country. That is the most consistent thing they've done with the bracket work. So for me, I'm like, I don't feel like y'all are making this fair, but I also find this to be a very cool concept. I just think the way that the groups were done, it's like, with the challenges, they should all have the same sort of challenges, but not the same challenges. Like, they get a design challenge, but it's different. They get a song challenge or a group challenge, but it's a different song. And then the same thing goes for the other stuff. It should be a little bit different, but the same. Happy Juneteenth. And thank y'all for tuning in today. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. You know I'm on a vertical live, so we will be getting random trolls asking about my sexuality and more. So we laugh, we block, we move on, and we appreciate you for being here today. I see we have more likes than viewers right now, which is amazing, and I thank the super chats that did come through today. If you did want to throw me a little bit of extra love while I am on my job hunt search, I'd appreciate that. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo MattyRants. I had an interview yesterday. It went pretty well. I had a questionnaire I had to fill today. It went pretty well. And all that kind of good stuff. That went pretty well with that, so that was pretty good. And then we applied for a job today, so we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. I'm looking for a job that pays my bills. I can't tell you what exactly I'm looking for, Crash, because I've got some weird people that pop up in here. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Celebrating and supporting my Black people. Never let anybody take you down. Never let anybody make you feel anything less than that. we're still living in a world full of racism. So there you go. We're gonna turn on our subscribers only currently for right now, since people think that they can play with my time and they cannot. So there it is. Yes. No, Trey, you cannot go to the bathroom. Oh, get them mad. Get them mad. Because they're like, that word makes you mad. I'm like, it's not the word that makes me mad. It's just that you think you can't be touched. That's what's pissing me off. Because you're saying it in a reference to thinking that you cannot be handled. I may not be the person to do it, but someone will handle you. And when it happens, whatever year, whatever day, whatever time it is, we're all just... But yes, I'm trying to find something that is work from home specifically. But if it's not work from home, then it will be a desk job. Yeah, because we're at that point in level right now, and I can't apply for a job with physical labor currently. So it needs to be a desk job. Desktop browser lag. Oh my gosh, listen. It was we're logging into a new account immediately, or we just have them all set up to go, and then when one gets blocked, we'll just go off of this one and whatever. It's engagement, but they didn't hurt me. Or anybody here that's watching this. I'm gonna type that out. You're so clever. You're so clever. So clever. I only have one suit. All my other dress clothes are in storage in Vegas at Bleeker's storage, actually. So I have to work with what I got, to be very fair with you. And so there have been a lot of polo shirts that I've been putting to use with khakis or whatever the case may be, especially for the video interviews I've been doing. So yesterday it was like a black polo shirt with some khaki slacks and whatever, and I just worked off of that. I would prefer not to have a job that has me going into an office. I have a very negative experience from working in an office and dealing with people. And I don't think a lot of people realize that, or they get the gist behind it, but it was to a point to where it was affecting my personal life. It was affecting my work life. It affected everything. And I don't like workroom culture. I just don't like it. I think that a lot of people are evil. A lot of people say they're Christian or say they love God. They do not. They only do that for just the idea of being a Christian. A lot of people treat you better. I have literally seen the evil. I had somebody who I mentioned a story about what they did to me. I find out was watching my video, sent me a Cash App request asking me for money. And this is a person who was running around the office. Again, someone who I brought in my home, I thought was my friend. I was completely blindsided about this and was dragging me to everybody he knew in the office. Everybody he knew. I was in shock because I was like, I know this person. Like, I thought this person was my friend. And he was telling these people couldn't believe it. And mind you, I had my boy, Mr. Perkins, shout out to him, still a good friend, confirming that shit with me. And that was one of the reasons why I never came back into a work office environment anymore. They made it so uncomfortable for me, and they didn't get in trouble for it at all. Not at all. There was no trouble. There was no issues with it or anything else like that. They were very good at manipulating everything that was there and making themselves look like, oh, I'm just a big dude, and you look at me, I'm trying to get my shit together, this, that, and the other, and like, I will never forgive him. And if I ever got a chance to be in front of him again, I'd probably snatch him. I'd do some damage, baby. He gonna leave with something gone, for sure. Cause like, he did affect my life. It was at the time with the dude I was dating to, like it got to where I had no peace outside of the job or in the job. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just don't want to go back to that again. And I would rather just work by myself and just deal with like a team through like some sort of like LinkedIn or community like chat room or some shit like that. But I just do not want to go back into the office environment again. It is toxic. I don't believe it's a healthy environment for anybody, to be honest with you. I think people are really weird, and I don't want to be around that shit no more. And I made some really good friends from my last job I had. I made some people I'm still in contact with now, but the negative side of it led to my mental breakdown and me quitting the job. That person and everything they put on me and the lies that they told, I will never forgive them, ever. And then the audacity to send me a cash app request for money, like I owed them something. That's why I was okay with COVID. Like, honestly, I thought that was one of the best things to happen. I enjoyed being inside. I enjoyed not having to go nowhere. I enjoyed the separation. If it was like, if you were to bring someone to your home that's under your own issue and this, that, and the other, like, yeah, I want nothing to do with people in an office. I want nothing to do with them. And if I did, which, knock on wood, I eventually will get another job, I'm not making any friendships. I'm not developing it. After work, what do you do? That person has ruined any bit of camaraderie or friendship I would have in an environment like that. I would never try, especially the sissies. Never again. Never, ever, ever again. Ever again. Never again. Never again. Because you're also in the same breath talking about me and my work performance and making up shit about that, or blaming me for things that were going wrong. I just found out way too much when I left, and then everybody that I knew that knew the tea was like, okay, let me tell you about what was saying about you and how he was saying you were this and you were this and you didn't have this, and they came to your house and you didn't have, and these are the people who I let in my home. Don't worry about it, you know, we're not judging, nothing like that. Came back to the office on a day I was off and was just going in. I will never forget that, and I will never ever let that go. Like, that is somebody who I swear if I ever got to see them again, it'd be, I'd gladly take that job. I'd gladly take it. Gladly take it. Gladly take that one. It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it. And I chose, that was one thing about it, I chose not to, like, if, I don't even know if they still live out here or whatever, but like, something in my spirit was like, you gotta stay away from him, because if you ever saw him again, you probably would, your life would be over, because you'd have to take care of that. I'm like, exactly. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for the best when it comes to this job situation. I know I don't have that many months to like last that long right now. Like, is middle of June, we're going to July. I'm praying I get something by August, because I really want to have some sort of extra income coming in prior to my birthday, so I'm not having a miserable month of September. So for those of you who stay on my Patreon, thank you. Who have not left my Patreon, thank you. I understand that sometimes we have to leave. That is why I made the Patreon $1. So when I get someone who's telling me, Matt, it's becoming a little too much for me for the dollar, I do pause a bit because it's like, what? I made it $1 on purpose so that way it wouldn't feel like you needed to spend A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it's $1 a month. But I don't know your situation, and I know how mine can be too, so that's why I'm not mad. But I'm always like, hey, I have made my platform available for the lowest price possible. So you can still get some entertainment. You don't have to be in the $5 or $10 tier just to watch me. You can be in the $1 tier and still get your goop. You can still get it. But like, don't say it's not affordable to me when I offer for $1. Someone told me that, which again, I was like, it's okay. Whenever you're ready to come back, you can come back. But don't say it's not affordable. Oh, it is. For 25 cents a week, it's affordable. I'm going to actually puff my chest on that one. Because I'm looking at a bunch of other YouTubers that have Patreon. They're not doing dollar subscriptions. I'm taking that cut to make sure everyone has something that they can watch from me. And while as much as I'd be like, oh, I need this extra money, I'm not going to do that because I made it $1 on purpose. So when I have someone tell me it's too expensive, I'm almost taking that like, so do you not know about the other tiers, or is this something else that's a little bit more like you're trying to jab at me a little bit? Either way, do what you got to do, okay? But you can come back. Folks are making you pay $4 an episode they post. And mine is literally a monthly subscription. And when I see people leave right before the first, it breaks my heart every time. And then some of them come back like immediately because they're just trying to avoid the first for pulling that day. But like I can see the numbers. It's like literally every beginning of the month, it's like, and then okay, we're gonna come back right after. But it's like, you do know they're gonna take it out the moment you subscribe to me. Like, baby. Well, yeah, for the workout videos, we're gonna just do memberships, and that will be $5. I decided just to do $5 memberships, and membership videos will be workout videos. $5 a month isn't bad for weekly workout videos and weekly videos that are very chill and very like uniform this side and the other, where it's some sort of like fun time here and there. And then there will be certain members only events that I put together that we can do and work out. And I feel like the Discord is going to have a section directly for the members only, because I haven't been on the Discord in a little while, and that's just because I've not been in a headspace to read everything. But like, yeah, with the Discord in general, I wanted to put that together. So that's what's that. So I believe $5 is a good price for like workout routines. I know Shanti is charging you more. Just saying. And everything else like that. I'm just trying to get some things together because I'm OCD and hypercritical about everything I do. And that does play a factor in videos coming out and me changing my mind and different decisions happening here. Because I will overthink the fuck out of it and be like, oh no, that's not going to be good. Oh no, they're going to hate that. Am I enjoying this now? Like my brain is going to be like, woo, take a breath, take a breather, chillax. It's true. I gotta go, friend. My man is here, and we're gonna go to Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy 15th Content Creator Party. That's cool. That's amazing. Well, I'm about to leave my damn self. I've been on here for way too long. We've been on here for over 3 hours now. It's time to go. Y'all, we had some really fucked up shit happen with random trolls or whatever, but like, those people ain't shit. They're not. They chose time today to try to make someone feel bad, make someone feel stupid or low or hate themselves. They did not try to entertain anyone. They did not try to take care of no one. They did not add nothing to the world. Those people literally are earth, okay? They're just soil. We all step over them. We step on them. They ain't shit, okay? Don't take nothing that any troll said today on this live to heart. Those people need a lot of help, and we're not responsible for that, okay? Hope you had a good time with me today. We were definitely chatting it up, and we was having a good old time and geek cacking and all that kind of good stuff. So I hope you had fun today with me for the little time that we did have. 3 hours time to edit here. I will be back online tomorrow. I'll be on Patreon, but if you're a part of the Rant Pack, you already know I'll get those reactions for All Stars 10 on my Patreon, and then Saturday we'll do the review for this same time, same place, and then of course Sundays the panel. If you missed this last panel, pretty much everybody was there except for Jamar84, so you should check it out. I noticed the views weren't that good on the solo review like they normally are, and that lets me know, because I did notice how the views were working, that YouTube is definitely throwing me out the algorithm. So make sure you like the video, make sure you leave a comment on it too, helps us stay in there. And yeah, appreciate all y'all. And I'm sorry for any clapbacks today that you felt were directed at you. Naomi, if you're still watching this, you were not supposed to be blocked. So I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I better see you tomorrow. Thank you, Shishi, I appreciate it. I'm trying to be a little bit better. And you know, for those of you who have been watching me for years, you know this has been a journey for me. So like, I, again, sincerely appreciate y'all for being here. Like button, comment section if you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar for your boy hosting with the most today, make you feel a little bit better. Happy Juneteenth and all that jazz. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $924, and Venmo MattyRants. I'll see you Saturday. Well, I'll see you Friday on Patreon and Saturday back on here on my channel. God bless, no stress, take care, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye, y'all.